Hi everyone, my name's Leon Warner. And before we start, I just want to say that new ideas are simply another tool in the box. If you have something that's already working, please keep using it. How would you like more people in your pipeline than ever before? It's simple to use. It gets people asking you questions, which shows they're really interested in what you perhaps have to offer. And the idea is to get all of us more appointments. It's a really simple line that can work really well with people who you believe it would be worth having an appointment with, but maybe they're not ready to commit. If you send me just two tiny pieces of information, I can see if it's worth us having a chat. The really important part about that sentence is if it's worth us having a chat. We're not telling them they must have an appointment. We're suggesting that if they send two tiny pieces of information over, we'll see if it's worth us having a chat. What does that usually lead to? Them asking a question. Well, what are the two bits of information? When they ask you that, you can share what the information is. It's a recent energy bill and a landline phone number. With those two bits of information, you can see before you do the appointment what the outcome is perhaps going to be. Now, I will say at this point that whatever happens, you definitely want an appointment with them because you really want to be showing them the business side and the saving money side. Very, very important. So here's the message overall. If you send me two bits of information, I'll see if it's worth having a chat. It's a copy of the latest energy bill, which they can send as a PDF or a picture, and their landline telephone number. Is that okay? This can be used face to face and it can be used in text or WhatsApp form as well. They send over the information, you pop it in to join the club. They have sent the info, you check it out and join the club. Then you message them. Now, you're not going to say, I can save you £222 on your energy. What you are going to say is, hi, thanks for sending the information over. I can already see that you're going to be really happy. How soon shall we get together this week or next week? And just to reiterate, most of the time the news will be great on the savings. And I've mentioned energy there just because that's something that I know a lot of people worry about. Are we going to be cheaper? Are we not going to be cheaper? However, as I said already, all of the time you will still want to get together and show them how the discount club works and show them the business opportunity as well. Who can you use this with? People you've already spoken to. That works really well. You can go back to them and say, I've got this great new way of seeing if it's worth us having a chat. If you just send me two tiny pieces of information. People you haven't maybe spoken to yet, a nice soft approach for some people who maybe don't like the direct approach. People you work with, and if you do networking, this can work really well in your 1 minute at the end. Just to say, if you send me two bits of information, I will let you know if it's worth having a chat. Face to face or message, as we said, make sure you start with rapport, asking questions, how are you? And if the conversation doesn't lead to asking for those two bits of information, that's fine. It could take minutes, hours, days, or even months to get to this point. And only say what the two pieces of information are when they ask. When they are interested, you can let them know. If they don't ask, that's fine. Carry on the conversation as you normally would with anyone. So there it is. If you send me just two tiny pieces of information, I can see if it's worth us having a chat. I know it works. Team know it works. Extended team throughout the network also know it works. Why don't you give it a go first before you share this with your team? Show that it can work for you, and then feel free to use it with your team. Feel free to take a photograph of this slide so that you've got the script, and in a few seconds there'll be two more slides that you can take photographs as well.